Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try, the world is already one step ahead of you? Like every dream you pick is already taken by someone else, already perfected, already famous. That is exactly how Raghav felt when he moved to a new village with his small dumpling stall. He hadn't even opened his counter yet, and people had already declared the end of his dream. There's already a famous dumpling shop. No one will buy yours. You should find another business. Words like these don't just hurt, they shape your belief. Slowly, Raghav began thinking they were right. He started searching for a new business idea. He spent nights doing calculations on paper, drawing charts, hoping a different dream would save him. But life doesn't always bring success through a new beginning. Sometimes it hides success inside the thing you're trying to leave behind and waits patiently for you to notice. While Raghav was busy planning another business, his wife quietly continued making dumplings. She was sad too, watching her husband slowly lose hope, but stress made her hands move differently. The shapes became new, the folding became artistic, and without even meaning to, she created dumplings with a design no one had ever seen before. When pain becomes too much, creativity often becomes our escape. And sometimes your breakthrough hides inside your coping. To calm her mind, she also made dumplings with a warm broth, a simple dumpling soup that felt comforting to her heart. She didn't think it would change anything, but life is full of moments where the smallest idea becomes the biggest turning point. The next morning, Raghav carried only a few dumplings to the market. He was scared they would go to waste. He didn't expect success. He simply hoped it wouldn't be a disaster. But something subtle happened. 2 or 3 people stopped by, not for the dumplings, but for the design. Curiosity is a silent door. If you can open it, people will walk in by themselves. They tried the new dumplings. They tried the soup. And in that single moment, everything changed. They had never tasted anything like it. Suddenly, more people came, then more. Raghav sold out completely, and this was the moment life whispered one of its biggest truths. Sometimes your situation is already in your favor. You just can't see it, because your eyes are searching somewhere else. That night, Raghav told his wife it must be luck. He didn't want to celebrate too early. He asked her to make only a few dumplings for the next day. But the next morning, something bigger happened. A man came with his friends saying, "You must try these new dumplings." But the stall was already empty again. People started talking. People started searching. People started waiting. And Raghav understood another truth. Success doesn't always arrive loudly. Sometimes it waits quietly, at the edge of your effort, and appears only when you stop forcing new things and start improving the things you already have. He went home, hugged his wife, and with tears in his eyes, said, "It wasn't my business plan. It was your courage to create something new from what we already had." And that's where the heart of this story lives. Not every answer lies in starting again. Not every dream needs a replacement. Sometimes what you have is already enough. It just needs patience, imagination, and a small twist. Raghav spent weeks searching for a new opportunity, but the real opportunity was sitting right in front of him. The whole time, in his wife's hands, in their simple dumpling, in their ordinary dream waiting to become extraordinary. Some people find success only after jumping from idea to idea. But others, like Raghav, discover that success was already sitting quietly beside them, waiting to be noticed, waiting to be reinvented, waiting to be loved again. So remember this, your dream may not be failing. You might simply be looking at it from the wrong angle. Your skills might not be weak. They might just need a fresh direction. Your efforts might not be wasted. They might simply need time. Sometimes success doesn't come from looking outside. Sometimes it comes from rediscovering the value of what you already do. From ordinary to extraordinary, that is the journey of those who don't give up on their own hands. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to reflect on your own dream. Maybe you don't need a new beginning. Maybe you just need a new way of seeing what you already have. If you felt something today, share this story with someone who might need it too. And subscribe for more stories that remind you of your strength, your potential, and the quiet miracles waiting inside your daily life. Your journey from ordinary to extraordinary starts now.